Hi, my name is Nurin Sabrina binti Muhammad Nazri. My ministry number is 299C52. So as we know, I want to present. Our topic is contribution of tourism towards the Malaysian economy. So I want to present my part, which is the objective. Here have three objectives. The first one is the relationship between gross value added of tourism industry, or we call GVATI, and gross domestic product from the year 2013 to 2022. So the second objective is the effect of tourism towards the Malaysian economy from the year 2013 to 2022 also. And the last one is about strengths, weakness, opportunities and threats, or we call SWOT analysis of tourism towards Malaysian economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Ashkin binti Ahmad Nazri. My meter number is 301469, and I will explain on the methodology that we used for this report. So this assignment was carried by several methods, which is quantitative approach and qualitative approach. So for the quantitative approach, table and graph method have been used to explain the relationship between gross value added of tourism industry, GVATI, and gross domestic product from the year 2013 to 2022. And for qualitative approach, data from the Ministry of Tourism was obtained to measure the contribution of tourism towards the Malaysian economy, tourism, and the number of tourist arrival in Malaysia. In order to compile information on tourism, secondary data method used by reviewing various journals, theses, official websites, and peer reviews from many research websites. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Aishwarya Anbanandan, and my metric number will be 299890. So I will be presenting about tourism satellite account. In Malaysia, the tourism satellite account will be under the national account agenda. The tourism satellite account will include such element like the gross value added in tourism industry GVATI, the tourism direct gross domestic product TDGDP, and inbound and domestic expenditure, and also the employment in tourism industry. These variables and indicators that characterizing the tourism industry to measure the contribution of tourism in the Malaysian economy. Let's move on to the analysis regarding on the relationship between gross value added of tourism industry GVATI and the gross domestic product GDP from the year 2013 to 2022. From the year 2013 to 2019, we can conclude that the gross value added of tourism industry GVATI has been increased dramatically, This is because there was the Malaysian visit year 2014 was the main contributor to the increase of tourist arrival and recipient. The tourist arrival to Malaysia was an impressive as 27.4 million. This number represented as an increase of 6.7% or 1.7 million tourists compared with 25.7 million tourists in 2013. Malaysia achieved 87.5% of the 29.4 million tourist arrival targeted by the MyFest 2015. MyFest 2015 was hailed by a national vision by our Prime Minister of Malaysia in his Budget 2015 speech. Tourism and KEA, National Key Economic Area, collaborative effect between the Ministry of Tourism and Culture and other government agencies achieved the country's target at 36 million tourist arrival and 168 billion in recipient by 2020. From 2019 to 2021, we can conclude that the gross value added of tourism industry (GVATI) has been decreased drastically. This is because the upsurge case of COVID-19 infection, the government implement the MCO (Movement Control Order). The implementation of MCO, which included a comprehensive ban on all international travel and ban on the entry of all the tourists and foreign visitors into our country. The prolonged MCO period for several years has resulted in long-term decline in demand for the tourism activity in this industry. The arrival of foreign tourists to Malaysia registered a significant decline in 2020 and 2021. From 2021 to 2022, the reopening of border gate on 1st April 2022 expanded the Malaysian GDP for 2022 with the increase of 14% as compared with 12.8% at 2021. The tourist arrival to Malaysia increased from 0.1 million to 10.1 million. However, it may not return to the pre-pandemic level in immediate future. This situation was driven by the government effort to implement several initiatives such as introducing the Langkawi International Travel Bubble (LITB) from 15 November 2021.
My name is Nicole, anak perempuan Peter. My matric number is 299985. I'll explain on the effects of tourism towards the Malaysian economy. Tourism is one of the source of income in Malaysian economy. There are positive and negative effects towards the Malaysian economy under tourism. From the year 2013 to 2019, there's an increase in GDP growth rate, which is from 13.4% to 15.9%. This has brought positive effect in tourism towards the Malaysian economy. Firstly, there's an increase in job opportunities. Job opportunities under tourism sector and other sectors such as airlines, travel agencies and many more. Through this, many people get job opportunities due to the increase in the GDP growth rate under tourism sector. It helps people to get jobs because companies are in search of workers. Secondly, there's an increase of money flow into the country. Tourists who are visiting Malaysia have to exchange their country's currency into Malaysian currency, which is RM. This will enable them to do the spendings and other things related to them in Malaysia. This enables the money flow into the country increase. Thirdly, increase of number of tourists into Malaysia. Malaysia is known for its rich of culture, beautiful destination place, delicious food and many more. Thus, this makes tourists from various countries to visit Malaysia to get to know more about Malaysia and to visit beautiful places with an affordable price. From the year 2020 to 2021, the GDP growth rate in Malaysia has been decreasing from 14.1% to 12.8%. This has caused negative effect towards tourism sector in Malaysian economy. Firstly, loss of jobs. Many people have lost their jobs and become unemployed because the company's profit has been reducing. This is mainly because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Secondly, decrease in the number of tourists into Malaysia. This is because during the COVID-19 pandemic,
movement control order, restriction in traveling to other countries, and many more has been imposed by various countries to reduce the outbreak of COVID-19 virus. Moreover, coronavirus outbreak has caused fear among people to travel to other countries due to them being infected with that disease. Thus, the tourist rate in Malaysia has been decreasing.
Alright, next, I'm Karozaman bin Moradi, and my matrix number is 296226. We'll continue this presentation. I will tell you about SWOT analysis. We go to strength at first. Tourism can considerably contribute to a country's economy by producing large money through expenditure on lodging, transportation, attraction, and other related service. For example, Malaysia made the most revenue from tourism in 2012, making it one of Asia's top tourism earners. Next, in terms of job creations, the tourist industry frequently creates employment possibility both directly through hotels, such as restaurants, and then finally, in terms of infrastructure, development to meet the requirement of tourists. Destination may invest in infrastructure improvements such as airports, roads, and public facilities, which can benefit to the economy as whole. We go to weakness. Independence from tourism or reliance on tourism can expose an economy to industrial change, such as economic downturn, natural calamities, or worldwide occurrences. For example, such as a COVID-19 pandemic. Next, we can see a seasonal fluctuation follow, with many tourist sites experiencing seasonal function, resulting in period of high demand followed by period of low demand, which can have an influence of employment stability and revenue consistency. Like a popular flower park resort in Malaysia, for example, may experience economic issue during El Nino month when tourist numbers are down compared to the typical season. And finally, tourism can contribute to environmental degradation, affecting ecosystem, wildlife, and natural resources. For example, the increasing popularity of ecotourism in places such as Borneo has sparked worry about the environmental impact, which include deforestation and habitat destruction. Can see at opportunity. Diversification refers to country ability to vary their tourism offer in order to attract a broader range of visitors, such as cultural, adventure, environmental, and medical tourism, hence lessening reliance on a single specialty. And next, in terms of investment incentive, successful tourism industry may attract international investment, resulting in additional economic development and expansion. For example, Malaysia provides incentive for foreign investment in tourist sector, supporting the development of new attraction and infrastructure such as theme park and luxury resort. Foremost in global events are crises, natural disaster, economic downturn, and health crisis can all have a significant influence on tourism, resulting in dramatic decline in visitor and revenue. Increasing rivalry among destinations also might result in the battle for market share, necessitating ongoing effort to differentiate and remain appealing to tourists. To remain competitive and preserve a distinct appeal to international tourists, ongoing efforts are essential. And finally, infrastructure strain over tourism can put a burden on local infrastructure, causing a problem such as traffic congestion, pollution, and a pressure on public service, potentially resulting in unpleasant tourist experience. Similarly, popular tourist locations such as Kuala Lumpur may encounter traffic congestion and demand on public services during high tourist season will be our example.